Hi everybody. Just thought I'd put a couple of pieces of my new work online, and I've posted some of it onto YouTube and to MySpace just to see what kind of reaction it gets and that. Because I'm still in the process of just trying to kind of build up my second book, and I really need to kind of change the way and the format and some of the content of the book, so it's a little bit different from the first one. Okay, yeah, the first one was about my kind of like my change of life, my recovery, my my dealing with life on life's terms, as it were, like, do you know what I mean? And going through some pretty heavy stuff in my life, and kind of trying to give a message over to people that there is kind of hope, and you're not alone if you're in a bad situation. But with the second book, it's slightly different, because a lot of my material, a lot of things I'm writing about, a lot of it's coming off my head, and a lot of it's coming out of the ether, basically. And it's different, and just want to see how it goes, see what happens. But anyway, I've got one here, and it's called When They Call You Out, because I heard somebody talking about how people can really put you on the spot when they notice something very different about you, and they kind of blatantly just ask you questions straight out of the blue, like, you know what I mean? And you're not quite ready for it, like, and if you've got like issues or problems and stuff, and somebody kind of publicly opens you up, it can be really, really scary, and it can be really embarrassing, and it can be really triggering, especially if you're prone to problems and stuff. So when I heard that, it kind of set some things off. It got me thinking about some things as well, and somebody once done that to me in front of a lot of people who I didn't know very well, and I had to basically talk about that. Yes, I had problems. Yes, I'd been to recovery. Yes, I dealt with them. Yes, I had a message, and there was hope, and blah blah blah, and I changed my life, and I made myself a better person. But you still, no matter what you go through, you still hold memories, and those memories, sometimes they can stay on the inside, and you're just in your head, and you kind of let them go, and you work through them, because you have a program and stuff. But sometimes they come out, and it's really strange when they do, right? And you don't know when and where, you don't know, or you can feel it coming, but you know how to control it. But anyway, enough of me blabbing. Okay, I just thought I'd see what you think of this one, and I've got a couple of others. Maybe I've got time, I don't know. Okay, When They Call You Out. Who shall it expose? Me or you? You say, why you? Why do what you do? What's it all about? What have you done? Who knew? What did they do to you? For what you do for yourself and to yourself. They say, get over it. Well, that's a bit not good, because they haven't had their lives ripped apart. Coming from the start, when you needed people, please try not to feel alone. Don't Don't just be the one who says they understand, because they don't. Don't be that one. Don't try and don't listen to ones that say they understand, unless they tell you how they feel. Because if you know, if you feel, and if you look too close, you may not like what you see. That's the fear of what lies beneath, the scars of my tears from within. They will come out and show. Listen, but please don't judge. You were not in my life to know. You cannot know the fear when the ribbons are too tight and they cut into the night. It's the fear of life that scares you into the right or wrong places. When you wake up the next morning and you look in disbelief of what happened the night before, at the stained sheets, the empty bottles, all the gears spread all around, and you scream and you cry without a single sound. Yeah. Yeah, that kind of stirs a lot inside. It really does. You know, because everybody is still, not everybody, but if you've had to deal with shit in your life, it really hits you when it hits you. And that leads me on to the next one. You know, when that feeling hits. And I'm going to read this straight from what I've written, okay, because this is how it came out, alright? When that feeling hits, you go so cold, yet everything around you is burning. They say it's just a feeling, okay, but it's not. Yet for some, it's pleasure or it's pain. Tears and fears fall like blood rain. So there you are, with that shit up your nose or jacking in your veins. It's a feeling that gets after that first drink, then after the next 10, when you go beyond the brink of madness. So go on, feed the anger of your fears of you from within. It's a feeling when she looks at you and touches your hand, and the whole world becomes unreal like a dream, 'cause I'm falling in love with you. And then one day she is gone and you cannot breathe. You feel you need her in your life to believe in. To believe in your own self-worth. Yes, it's a feeling when you wake up and your nightmares follow you into the morning sun and you burn again with the fear of exposure, resentment and regret fools you within your own mind. 'Tis the hatred of oneself that puts you on that shelf, with a self-loathing of your past, of survival of your own madness. So don't tell me it's just a freaking feeling, because it's not. Because it's the feeling that you get that can stop you from going out the door first thing in the morning. That fear of going through the door, the fear of